on this episode of Cash Cowboys.
Tegan, you ready to go? What would happen if you wouldn't have brought that horse in?
I know a lady, and she's got a big heart, and she does run like a rescue.
We treat Kylie like she's just one of the other kids and part of the family. She's always happy and loving, and she gives us so much more than we can give her.
Hey, you guys heard from Lyle?
I got 2 words. Wide load.
This ain't gonna be no ordinary tractor.
We finally moved into our new building. It seems like it's been a long time coming, but it's definitely worth the wait. Our new building is going to give us the space we need to keep up with our company growth. Everybody's getting settled in, and there's a great atmosphere of excitement. But there's still one piece missing.
And have this brought into this page.
Hey fellas,
Brent, what's up?
what's up with y'all?
Just working on the website here.
Very cool. Hey, you guys heard from Lyle?
I haven't heard anything from
Oh, you know what? Tyron was headed out there.
All right, well, hey, if you hear from him, let me know.
You got it.
Thanks, fellas.
I'm on my way to visit Lyle to see where he's at with the logo tractor. My daughter Tegan asked if she could tag along. All right, let's go see what Lyle's done. You ready?
Hey, buddy.
What's happening, man?
Not much. Working on the tractor.
Perfect, that's what I wanted to see.
So you brought the boss with you today.
Oh yeah, I told her I was going to Lyle's to see the tractor, and she said, you mean Makita's house?
Yeah, you want to see Makita?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's right back there in the back.
Can I feed it?
You bet. You bet. You know where the hay and the grain is, though. Yeah, grab some hay, grab some treats, whatever you know how to do that.
Okay.
Go to work.
We'll be in here looking at the tractor, okay?
Have a good time.
I'd like to think she just wants to spend some quality time with her dad, but Lyle's got a horse named Makita that Tegan really likes to play with. Don't get me wrong, Tegan loves her dad, but she loves horses too.
This was Kylie's first year showing a steer, and that was Poppy, her favorite steer. I love this picture of her and Cody, my favorite. June 3rd, on our anniversary, Kylie was born, and we thought we had just a normal everyday baby. We were just gonna spend the day in Greeley, just go have lunch, maybe a movie with Cody, and I hadn't felt Kylie move, and so I went into the doctor for my regular checkup and had my ultrasound, and the tech asked me how far along I was, and I said, well, I'm 37 weeks, and she's like, and I knew. I was like, what's wrong? And she just said, well, you're only measuring about 20 weeks along, and you have absolutely no amniotic fluid. And I'm like, oh. I was kind of freaking out a little bit. The doctor came in and said, we're sending you over right now to induce your labor. Be prepared that we may have to air life your baby out of here because it's measuring 20 weeks along, which is 5 months. And then everything was good, and then the pediatrician came in, and there's kind of this kind of weird silence in the room kind of deal, and we kind of knew something when he asked Brent to come out to the hall, and he explained to Brent that our Kylie could possibly have Down syndrome. And so came in and told me, and it was really difficult because all that we heard, except from our pediatrician and one of the nurses, was negative. Kylie's never going to do this. She may not live to be past 30. She's not going to walk. She's not going to do things that normal kids would do. And so it was very, very hard.
She ain't gonna want to leave.
Oh, probably not. She's still over there? Tegan, you ready to go? Come on. What do you think of that horse? You like that horse? Yeah, that's a good horse? All right, well, where'd you find that horse anyways, Lyle?
You know, it's kind of a funny thing. She had a baby with her, and they were just flat abandoned.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. About 4 or 5 winters ago, one morning, her and her baby were just walking around, and they got close enough to the gate, and I opened it and gave them something to eat, but I have no idea past that.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What would happen if you wouldn't have brought that horse in? Where'd it go?
You know, I think sometimes horses are lucky enough to find somebody to let them in, but I think more times than not that, you know, really bad things could probably happen to them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I know a lady, and she's got a big heart, and she does run like a rescue, to where, you know, you can call and say, hey, I got this horse running around. What do I do with her? And they'll come and get them, and, you know, get them into feed and water and veterinary, and, you know, they'll take good care of them.
Dad, can we go?
Can we go where?
To see the horses.
Oh, at the rescued horses?
Yeah.
I don't know. They allow people in there?
I'm sure they would be delighted to have you visit and pet the horses and give them love like you just gave Makita. Absolutely.
All right, well, should we get out of here and get headed home? All right. Well, thanks, man. I can't wait to see that tractor in front of the office.
Absolutely.
It's going to look great. We tell them.
Take care. You bet.
All right.
Anytime.
Take care, Lyle. Can't wait to see it, man. Come on, Teeks.
She gives us so much more than we can give her.
The closer you get to home, the more you know the commute is worth it. For all the work you pour into this place, you sure get a lot more out of it. You and that John Deere tractor, so versatile, you can keep dreaming up projects all the way home. It's a longer drive, but just like a John Deere, it's worth it. Nothing runs like a Deere. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Proud to be an American. Proud to wear an American hat.
To get the job done, you need a partner. Four Rivers and James River Equipment want to work right beside you. You can trust that we will provide you with the quality, tough John Deere equipment that you need. With over 90 years of providing John Deere residential, agriculture, construction, and mining equipment, we'll work with you every step of the way until the job is done right. Four Rivers and James River Equipment, your working partner.
Both animals and humans lose their joint function and flexibility as they age. That's why I created an animal joint supplement with both hyaluronic acid and turmeric. Steerwalt Superflex. It has everything your livestock needs to maintain healthy joint function and flexibility. Our vet-approved formula will make an immediate difference in the life and health of your animals. Go to SteerwaltCattleandClinics.com to learn more and order direct, or find a local dealer near you. Steerwalt Superflex, the stuff works.
It's such a staple in the industry. Everybody knows that Heliomatic is quality. I give a lot of lessons. I help people all I can. I have watched this machine change the way people rode. This machine is designed to feel like a live run, and it's amplified. The way it hops to work on your eye-hand coordination, the movement and the noise to work on your horse, this machine is going to give you better results quicker.
Let's go see some horses, Q.
Welcome to Colorado Horse Rescue, guys. Hi, I'm
Thank
Catherine. Hi, Tegan. Nice to meet you. I'm Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. So nice to meet you.
Tyron.
Hi, Tyron. Thanks for coming out.
You bet.
And
Thank
what's
you.
your name?
Kendry.
So you guys ready for a tour?
That would be great.
Fantastic.
You ready,
All right.
Teagues?
Well, let's go inside.
Okay. Ever since we left Lyle's shop, Tegan would not stop talking about those rescue horses. So we decided to go pay them a visit.
What made you come here today?
Well, you know, our friend Lyle, me and Tegan were over there and he had kind of rescued a horse and started telling us about what you guys do here. So Tegan's been bugging me ever since, so here we are.
Fantastic. I'm glad you've been bugging him, Tegan. Thank you guys for coming. So we were started about 31 years ago, and we are here to support horses in need in Colorado. We have already adopted out 45 horses this year.
How many horses do you have?
We have 53 horses on site right now and 10 out in foster care.
That's a lot of horses, huh, Teagues?
And we are super excited you guys are here. We can show you the types of horses we have. I bet we can love on some as well. Yeah, would that be a good thing?
Yeah. You like that, wouldn't you?
So, do you guys want to go see some horses?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay.
Come on, Q. Let's go see. You gonna go up there?
This is Shauna. She's our Director of Development, and she's going to join us for the rest of the tour.
Perfect. Nice to meet you. I'm Tyron.
Nice to meet you too. Kelly. Kelly, nice to meet you. So great to meet you, Tegan.
So we here at Colorado Horse Rescue provide support for horses that are in transition. So horses that by no fault of their own have gotten to a place where they can become unsafe. Their owners may have lost their property or have health issues. We provide a safe landing for them. We bring them here. We train them, make sure they have manners, and then we find them new adoptive homes. Hi, pretty boy. So everybody, this is Grant. His family was having some financial trouble and did the right thing and surrendered him to us. He is a 5-year-old registered thoroughbred. This is the kind of horse that we have here. These are the loved horses with really responsible owners, bringing them here to us so we can help them find another home.
He's so beautiful. I just wouldn't expect that from a horse rescue. Such nice horses here.
Thank you, Kelly. It's something that we've been struggling, and we're trying to change that perception, because I think a lot of people assume when you come to a rescue you're going to have broken down, sway-backed old horses, and you know, we have horses that are in transition to no fault of their own that need to find new homes. So what we're trying to do is to get the word out that when you're thinking about a horse, there are a lot of really good options. We know their history, we know their training, we know where they've been, we have their papers. So we've had a record year this year. We have already adopted out 47 horses, more than we've ever done before, and it's just a drop in the bucket. There are an estimated 6,000 horses at risk just in the state of Colorado. So we have a long ways to go. Bye, Grant. Thank you.
Kylie was born with Down syndrome. It was an emotional day because we just had a baby, we were excited, and then we just found out something was wrong with her. Nobody really had a whole lot of answers for us except for everything was negative, everything was bad. This is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. She's not gonna do this, she may not do that. She may not live past 30. I mean, everything was like so bad, and at this amazing time, and I remember sitting in the room just crying, and Brent's grandma came in and she told me, she said, Tanya, God gives special babies to special people. Because I was like, why is this happening to us? And when she told me that, I was like, you know, my whole thing and outlook of it changed, and I was like, everything's gonna be okay. She's gonna be good, and we're gonna be good, and life is good. And I am so thankful and so blessed. We were always told all of the things at the beginning, all the things she couldn't do, she wouldn't do, all the obstacles, but let me just tell you, there's nothing that Kylie cannot do. Brent and I always, from day one, had just said, we are going to treat Kylie just like Cody at that time, and now our other 3 kids as well. She has responsibilities, she has chores, she's a participant in lots of different activities. She's always been active in everything. We've always put her on a horse, as horses are a big part of our life. Animals are a big part. She's always been with us to help take care of the animals. When she was younger, she used to do a lot of hippotherapy, which is horse therapy. Loved doing that. We actually ended up bringing one of the horses home that they retired and came home and retired here with us, and she was excited about that. We treat her like she's just one of the other kids and part of the family. Yes, there's things that we have to help her with, but she can do everything. From the time she was little, she's always been a little prankster. She loves to hide things from you, and she's always happy and loving, and she gives the best hugs. And you could be having the worst day, and then you see Kylie and she'll just say something, or just her little smile will just totally change your whole outlook and just make the day so much better. She gives us so much more than we can give her.
We're gonna give him the tractor that deserves to be in front of that building.
Northeast Colorado is a great place to grow up and raise a family. It's also a great place to raise Black Angus. Fresh Colorado grass, pure Rocky Mountain water, cool nights, and ideal weather conditions all combine to grow healthy cattle. By keeping the herd small, the Huwa family can personally oversee each animal from birth to processing. This care and attention produces some of the highest rated prime beef in the country. The best steakhouses and restaurants want most of the custom cuts for their special guests. But the Huwas believe that everyone should have the chance to experience a tender, perfectly marbled, flavorful steak. Go to HuwaReserve.com to enjoy what others are talking about. Huwa Reserve, prime plus beef raised the way you would.
It all starts with a desire to make a name for yourself. To set yourself apart from the pack. To create something truly great. To create change, challenge the competition. To be the first, to be the best, to be a classic. Classic Road. The name says it all.
Out here, there's no boss. No 9 to 5. No vacation days. You see, this is more than a job. It's a calling. It's the sweat, the grit, the worry, the wonder, and the truth that you were born to lead this life.
The closer you get to home, the more you know the commute is worth it. For all the work you pour into this place, you sure get a lot more out of it. You and that John Deere tractor, so versatile, you can keep dreaming up projects all the way home. It's a longer drive, but just like a John Deere, it's worth it. Nothing runs like a Deere. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
So this is baby Opal. We're gonna go in slow so we don't scare her. Hi, sweetie. She's a big love. Hi. Oh, yeah. She can give her scratches. Oh, yeah.
You want to pet her?
Opal's about 6 months old, and we saved Opal and her mom from the local livestock auction a couple months ago. She loves to get loves.
So, one of the most important things we do here to get a horse out of a disadvantaged situation and into a loving home is provide them with training and education. So that's what Sarah's doing right now with Wyatt. So Wyatt's 6 years old, and the reason we know that is because he had a recent vet evaluation, but Wyatt came from the local livestock auction. So owners will take their horses there because it's an easy drop-off. The problem is there's not a lot of buyers there that put horses in good homes. There's a person that will come and buy those horses. They transport the horses to Mexico and Canada for slaughter. So Wyatt ended up being one of those lucky horses that is going to be able to get some training and then find a forever home. Do you want to say hello to Wyatt?
You want to see the horse cube?
6 years old, is still a baby.
Well, I appreciate you guys letting us come out. This has been a great opportunity. You have some awesome horses out here, and it's It's been great spending the afternoon with you guys.
Oh, we had a great time. Thank you guys for spending your afternoon with us. We really appreciate it.
This has been a pretty amazing year for Kylie. It's her senior year of high school. She went from completing her final year, 10 years in 4-H, showing her market hogs, and being on the high school volleyball team for her 4th year was awesome. She had big accomplishments there where she was able to serve the ball over the net this year, so that was a big milestone for us. And then in October, she was also crowned the Wiggins High School Homecoming Queen, which was a very, very awesome moment for her and all of us and her classmates and the school. It was very moving for everybody, and it's been a big year for her. Exciting year, but also a nervous year and an emotional year too, as she's graduating and getting ready to transition to normal life like everybody else. And so trying to figure out the next steps for her is where we're at right now, and it's a little more challenging for us and any parent with a special needs. So we have been transitioning her into our other company where she has her own branch off of our branded beef program that we have called Huwa Reserve, in which Kylie has her own little division called Kylie's Reserve. All of our ground beef is sold and marketed, and it's in her name, and proceeds from what we sell go to other charitable organizations that can help out other kids with special needs or children with medical expenses. Whatever kind of organization you want to give to, a portion of that can be given to them. And it's a great way for her to be able to have something that's called hers, and something that she has to do after as a job. Kylie's been going to the office and with her helper that she has, and she's been doing various tasks for us for Kylie's Reserve. She helps package and get out the boxes of orders of the ground beef. She also puts together employee welcome bags that we give out to all of our employees that are just starting. It's all been great, and it's great for us, it's great for her. It's awesome to see her transition from a high school student into adulthood.
Hey, Tyron.
Hey, what's going on?
Heard you were out there checking out the logo tractor.
I sure did.
And?
Dude, it's gonna be epic.
So Ryan and the gang came over wanting a tractor for the front of the building. And we said yes. It's gonna have fire. It's gonna have enormous tires. It's gonna be doing a wheelie. It's even gonna have the squirrel underneath it. It's gonna be the meanest thing you've seen. I've known Brent for a long time, and since we were kids, and we're gonna give him the tractor that deserves to be in front of that building.
Kylie's been a special child right from birth. Her passion and love for great tasting prime ground beef led her to start her own custom ground prime, Kylie's Reserve. Ground beef so tender and flavorful as a prime steak. All proceeds are dedicated by Kylie to other kids with special skills and talents like hers. Go to her website to try the beef for yourself and help Kylie support other kids just like her.
I wish I could tell you this life is easy, that you'll never know defeat. And every run you make will be perfect. But there's a difference between wanting something and making it happen. Passion, practice, these are the keys to success. If you want to lead this life.
It did great.
Works all across the impact frequency. So if everything from vibrations, it'll mitigate that to the deep impacts.
My old buddy Lyle does custom fab, and he's been working on a special piece for us, a life-size version of our logo tractor for the front of the building. And everyone's real excited to see the finished product.
2 words, wide load.
That is awesome.
Looks like we really pulled it off.
Could use more fire.
More fire?
More fire? Really?
I was pretty impressed with the folks over at Colorado Horse Rescue. They're obviously very committed to those animals and to making sure that they have a safe place to live out their lives. And Tegan and the family had such a good time that we decided to go ahead and adopt a horse.
Kylie's therapy horse was an important part of her life when she was younger. So much so that we ended up adopting him and bringing him home to live with us. So for Tyron and his family to make a similar connection is pretty cool. We're not known for doing anything halfway. Around here, it's usually go big or go home. And whether it's finding a home for a horse in need or going that extra mile to exceed everyone's expectations with the life-size, fire-breathing tractor, it's that commitment to our clients, our partners, and to each other that has always helped us to achieve success. That's why commitment is one of our core values, and that's what makes us who we are.